today. We're back at Thorpe Park for the Bank Holiday Monday in the Easter holidays. Quite busy. I've headed down to the Swarm for the first ride of the day. Just opened and the queue is just getting really big. The car park was really full when we arrived at 9 o'clock, so I think it's going to be a busy day today. So I've just had a ride on the Swarm. What a coaster that is. That's slowly creeping up in my rankings for the best coaster in the UK, and wow, really intense around the turnaround by the helicopter. Easily top 3 roller coaster for me. So I've just turned my camera around over to the launch pad seating area, which should be built somewhere this year. So you can see it's all been tarmacked, new wooden fencing has been put up, and it's slowly but surely looking really good. Rocks around the planters there. So hopefully it does look like the plans show. The launch pad. You can see buildings here. I think that's going to be toilets there, but so most of these are going to be food places. The bench is over there. It's every time I visit this park, lots more things do get built here on the launch pad, and Rush just there is the next ride I'm going to be getting on. 5-minute wait time. Stealth. Or stealth. Should we? Yeah, never mind. Stealth. Let's do stealth. I was going to get a ride on Rush, but I think stealth is a better show. So I've just had my ride there on stealth, 20-year anniversary. You know, I'm not recording that way. Walking Dead the ride is currently on a 5-minute wait if I'm going to go up and get a ride on that. In my previous vlog I did get an evac, so hopefully could carry on the trend. Maybe not on this ride, but get an evac or maybe a 5-minute area. Yeah. Right, so there's no actors today because there is not like a sign out. Let's get a ride on The Walking Dead. So I just had a ride on Walking Dead, and now I'm heading to Rush. So hopefully it's running a long cycle, which is almost not happening. Probably ain't gonna happen. Probably gonna last about 20 seconds. But let's get a rush on Rush. Let's get a ride on Rush. What a tongue twister. I've just had a ride on Rush and Vortex. Both very intense. Rush's cycle was very short, heading up to the other end of the Lost Kingdom, whatever it is, area to get on Colossus. It's currently on like a 50-minute to an hour wait, so I'm going to get a ride on it, and hopefully I don't bang my head as much as saw the ride. Just had a ride on Colossus, the Power of 10, running really smooth this season. I don't know what it is. Yeah, really smooth. Going to get a ride on Samurai and then Hyperia right after. Let's go. So I've just had a front row ride on the Golden Goddess Hyperia. What a ride that was. Incredible G-force, especially after the main drop. Wow, what a ride. Gonna head onto Samurai now. It's currently got a 40-minute wait. Really busy today for a bank holiday. It's been about an hour since I last recorded. Been on Saw the Ride, Walking Dead. No, not Walking Dead, Ghost Train, sorry. And something else. I think it was like Samurai. But going up to Stealth to get a second ride on that. It's a really good ride, Stealth is, and I can't wait to get back on it. 20 years of Stealth, which is getting celebrated all around the plaza with flags, and at the front of the train there is a sticker with the same design as that one. Happy birthday, Stealth.
Say once more, we're ready to release that nozzle. So hold on real snug now. Here we go.
Just had a roll to ride on Stealth. What a ride that was, really intense, especially at the bottom and start of the top hat. I just walked up to Samurai to get the second ride on it today. Hopefully it's running a really good cycle like it was this morning because I had a brilliant ride on it. Just had a ride on the Samurai. Saw shut down again. Looks like it's going to reopen soon. Oh, look at the queue for Saw. Wow. The queue for Saw. Usually there's only a few people waiting around in the plaza. But wow. And now it's time for a ride yet again on Hyperia. I have to say, when I was waiting for Saw to reopen, it was going up that lift hill half the speed. It was on the lift hill for a good minute. It was crawling up the lift hill, but now it's going really fast up the lift hill. Ride on the Walking Dead and Rush. In the queue for Rush, I did see Zodiac testing, and now it's been testing, still Zodiac testing, so it could be reopening very soon. One thing I want to say is the Saw merchandise for this year. It is really, really good. So that is new for this year, including the Saw the Ride socks. They've kept the pin badges I saw from last season. Here's a quick look at the pin badges. They've got some backpacks. Cool. And then if I head over here, they have got the ride resins, including lots of t-shirts. They've got a figurine. Here's the snow globe up there. Got some mugs, and then just down here you have the shoulder plush. I'm now heading up for a ride on Nemesis Inferno, the B&M invert, which opened with one of these 3 roller coasters in 3 years. It was Stealth, Colossus and Inferno. Great addition to the park. I still think that this is the inferior Nemesis. Let's see if I can get a shot using my front camera on my head. Nemesis Inferno, let's get a ride. Well, I've just had a really intense ride there on the B&M Invert, Nemesis Inferno. Still not as good as Nemesis Reborn, as I think Nemesis Reborn is more intense. But what I do like is the pre-lift section on Inferno and how it keeps its speed throughout the whole layout. I'm heading up to the Swarm now for the second ride of it on it today. It's really busy today. I knew it was going to be this busy. I said at the start of the vlog, yeah, we're in for a busy one. Whew. Earlier, Saw the Ride was on 95 minutes along with Colossus. Wow, let's get a ride on the Swarm. The Swarm is advertised on a 45-minute queue. but it doesn't look 45 minutes, does it? Just had a ride on the Swarm and the Flying Fish. Oh, Swarm very intense, and the Flying Fish even more intense. What a ride that was. I'm now in the queue line for Hyperia for one of our last rides of the day. Park hours was 10 until 6 p.m. It's currently around 5:30, so I'm gonna get on this and use my Merlin Platinum Fast Track on another ride. See if I ride on the Golden Goddess Hyperia. I've left the queue for Hyperia. It's broken down, so we're gonna just get a ride on whatever now. Can't believe that it's broke. Right at the front as well, and well, I say right at the front. There was barely any queue actually. Well, as I pan the camera upwards, you can see Stealth parks Intamin Rocket or Intamin Accelerator, and that's what we're gonna get a ride on next. So as you can see, I'm walking away from where Stealth is because that's also just shut. I'm going to get a ride on Colossus and hopefully that does not close as well. You can't make it up. Hyperia's back open. Oh my god. Yeah, Hyperia's been open. Can't believe it. Time for rain to on Hyperia then. Hopefully it doesn't shut again. If it shuts again, I'm just gonna walk home. It's been really busy and this just doesn't make it any better. Look at the queue line. 70 minutes for Hyperia. It is worth it though. Time for Hyperia. Alright then, as you can tell, I'm in my bedroom. At the time of recording that video, it was like a month ago to when I'm recording now. I'm pretty sure I lapped Hyperia 4 times. I don't know how I done that. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment and subscribe. I've been Edges Coast Thrills. Keep coasting.